Most times you need to make the thing very transparent. You need an independent person to do it, which the person is not part of the who owns the property and is not part of the bank. So we are an independent appraiser valuation firm.
So how long? What's the name of the firm, firstly?
The name of the firm is Axad Consultant Inc.
Okay, so go over it slowly.
Yeah, Axad.
Axad.
Yes.
Okay, Axad
Consultant Incorporated.
Incorporated, and you're operating
in Liberia. We've been in Liberia for 15 years.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes.
So before we come to Sierra Leone, how has business in Liberia been?
Business in Liberia is a little bit slow, basically having a change of government. But we pray for the good. We know, sometimes somebody getting down on a chair right now, they have to have a little bit of changing offices. It's not like somebody that has been in office for the past 12 years. But the people presently now is just like 18 months, 19 months. So it takes them a little time to be able to readjust. Okay. Yeah, business is a little bit slow, but we pray for the best.
Okay, and you're moving on to Sierra Leone now?
Yes, we thought it wise. This is West Africa.
Okay.
And when you say West Africa, you find out that all of us are our brother's keeper. Okay. We're planning to move down to Sierra Leone. From Sierra Leone, we move back to Ghana. From Ghana, we go back to our mother's land, where the business started from.
Nigeria?
Yes.
All right, okay, so have you registered the company in Sierra Leone already?
Everything is under process.
Okay, so how are you finding doing business in Sierra Leone? Because there is this doing business index that everybody talks about. So how do you find it? How do you find doing business?
I think it's a little bit. It has a little bit of similarity from Liberia and Sierra Leone. I think I'm just finding it is not really the way I expected it to be. I was thinking it's going to be very ethic, but getting down here, sometimes when you get out to a place, you ask questions.
Yeah. And
by the time you ask questions, things work out very good.
He who asks his way around does not get lost.
Exactly.
All right. So I think that's a plus for us that yes. You haven't found any major hiccups. All right. Basically, Fambulem, we get to 3 Sola, where they do business in Liberia, but if they move over to Sierra Leone, they do property development, real estate, and valuation. Valuation for people where they look, now the process for determine what in house or property value for the purposes of loan na bank, for put up for bond, as in all the days out there, you bail in a court. When are the people in this way they will look at the property, we bring come, you can say 1 billion loan bail. You go value the property, say, okay, yes, this house or this land, but outside there, and what you see, you value this amount or not value the amount, and you don't tell me, say, well, income or Liberia, and you think, say, not too bad, how with the structure business na salon. So, the business now, you will call the name for me again?
Axad Consulting.
Axad Consulting Incorporated.
Yeah.
Then the salon, Liberia. The plan for move to Ghana very soon, and obviously Nigeria is the biggest market in Africa. So if you do business outside, like Nigeria, then like how that guy been say what you gain. So we come back to you, Sola.
Yeah.
What are your plans for Sierra Leone?
Basically, my plans for Sierra Leone, I from where we were coming from, we found out that they have people that are already doing it. So what we want to do is we want to make the market a little bit very competitive. Sometimes if you're doing something in life, if you continue to be in a level, you don't have challenges. You don't want to move forward. But when you begin to have challenges is like a food for you to eat. It's a food for thought. Sometimes maybe the people that have been doing it, I've really been looking forward to meet with them as well, because it will be an honor to work alongside with them over here. Because basically I know that the market is big. If, for instance, you have all the banks, you will have just say, oh, why other banks are still coming? Why other businesses are still opening? But when you have competitions, we have room for overtaking. Meaning, we have the people, okay, this person bring a new concept, people bring this concept, and we have it together. It's a thing for us to develop the country together. So one of the main plans we have is taking the country to the next level.
Okay, pushing business to the next level. That's a nice way to look at it, because most people don't want any competition. They prefer to be a big fish in a small pond. They're moving all around, acting giants, and they cannot compete out of their comfort zone. So I think that is good. We wish you well. We want to welcome you. So how have you found Sierra Leone? How long have you been around?
I've been here for like a week.
Okay.
I've been moving around. I mean, the people have been so nice. I mean, their food is nice.
Which particular one do you like?
I like the fish with the acheke.
Acheke, okay.
Yes, and I love the way it comes in a big bowl. I mean, the only thing I've not tried is how to use my own hand to hit it.
Okay.
But I love it when I see them using their hand to eat it.
No,
Yes.
that's fine. At least
Yeah.
we have acheke,
Yeah.
in a very big bowl.
Yes.
Oh, that one, that's nice. And then, did you come by road?
Yeah, actually, I will actually want to taste the road trip because I've never traveled this long for a long period of time. More than 25 years I've not traveled for this long. I think we spent almost like 12 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, because we were stopping. I mean, we had our time to take. We weren't rushing. I mean, and it was a very, very smooth journey. Though the very first night I came, I slept, maybe because of the long journey. But I don't know. I don't want to. Why I actually came by road is because I don't want to have the encounter. When I heard that you have to be on a boat ride for like 45 to 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I am phobia for water.
Okay. Traveling to Sierra Leone
Yeah.
by air,
Yeah.
it's a very unique experience. By the time you get to your destination in Freetown,
Yeah.
you would have done land, sea, and air. You come in by air, you do sea to hit Freetown, and then you do road to get to your hotel. So, I mean, we're a complete package when it comes to traveling to Freetown. We do all three of the major modes of transportation. You fly in, take a boat across.
Yeah.
But there are other means of coming in, not so that you don't spend a lot of time. I think the ferries down at Aberdeen and Mauritania, they do less than 45 minutes.
It's still the water.
Oh, water is your problem.
Yes. It's still the water.
Well, when you say water, it reminds me of a story of a woman whose pastor had told her he would die by water. And this woman would avoid all these things. She wouldn't go to the beach. She wouldn't use a boat. And one day she drank water and she choked and died. So waiting for kill you, go kill you now.
Yeah, you can't do that with that. So if you say, I just don't want, I will still try it because the way we're coming down here, it's not every time I will want to go through that route.
Yeah.
So I'll still try it, but the first experience, let me go through the route. So by the second time I'm coming, maybe I'll pass through.
But then you can come
Yes.
through Port Loco. From the airport, you have that's like 1 hour 30 minutes drive into town. You come through Port Loco, come by the Mashaka Highway. So that would totally avoid water. You would need a vehicle to just bring you into town. I think 2 hours stops, you'll be in Freetown. So you can still come in by air and avoid the
still
the
not too
water.
bad. I nobody ever told me. I thought everybody passed through the water.
No. You can come through
2 hours.
Port Loco, Mashaka.
Yeah.
And it's all, I mean, it's properly graded and also it's a smooth ride, fairly.
Yeah.
Not unless, well, maybe crazy drivers along the way, but
Yeah.
well, we want to wish you well. We hope
Thank you very much.
you are successful. I mean, coming from Nigeria again makes it easy. In Sierra Leone, you must have had a lot of Nigerian names, and you see a lot of Nigerians around. And especially those of us who descend from the Creoles, all of us have our Nigerian names, and I am Fumike.
Oh, for real?
Yes, my daughter is Feyola.
Wow.
So, I mean, all of us in our family, my mom is Abiodu, my dad is Kushebe, we all have these Nigerian names and stuff. So,
wow.
we keep this tradition going that whatever names you give, there should be one that is traditional, and we link our tradition to the Nigerians. So, you're home.
Thank you very much.
We wish you success in what you do. We hope you come and bring some new feel, because I know, yes, there are values around, but
Yeah.
the outside touch would be nice to
Yeah.
shake them up and give them some competition, like you have said, and it's
Yeah.
good that you want to compete, and we hope you come create some employment and you bring some nice library and people to come and work with
No
us.
problem. No
All
problem.
right, Shola.
Yeah.
It's been a nice time
Thank you
having
very
you.
much. Thank you.
Definitely, we'll be keeping in touch when you come back, when you properly set up.
Yeah.
We'll always give you a platform to
Thank you very much.
showcase.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.